Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Rock Nessa, where I talk about everything freediving and all that jazz. Hold on, let me get some liquid courage here. So today I wanted to do a little bit more of a series where I'm sitting down and I'm just talking story with you guys about just my life and kind of how freediving has really helped elevate that. I guess the first thing is how freediving saved my anxiety. Now, before you go off, if you do know me, friends and family, if you're watching this video and you're probably like, Janessa, you don't have anxiety. Listen, I think honestly, everyone does have anxiety. I think it comes to a specific level. And I think what freediving has really taught me personally is how to control your mind. So whenever you're freediving, if you're new to freediving, what happens is, like, when you're learning how to do proper breath holds and stuff, you will have these contractions where your body kind of jolts because your mind is saying you need more oxygen. And you have to learn to tell your mind to kind of click that off and tell it, I'm okay. And you can actually fight through those contractions. I guess that's what you call it. And you're able to hold your breath longer because it's all in your mindset. And I really feel like your mind is a very powerful muscle that not a lot of people utilize. And for freediving, it has really taught me a lot about myself, about how to control my anxiety, because it's true. Like, I think one of the biggest things that I always had a fear of was going deep and then looking up and then seeing how far I have to swim to go back up that way. And after doing freediving and actually getting certified, understanding the safety procedures and all that kind of stuff, I think I've been doing it for 2 years now. And I'm not necessarily yet at that level that I want to be. And I don't always practice my breath holds, but it has taught me a lot about myself and my mind and how powerful it is and how you can control that. You can control the situation that you're in to calm your body, calm your mind, slower your heart rate. I think the science behind it is just absolutely insane. It's such a powerful thing when you can literally tell your brain, I'm okay. You can just calm down. And next thing you know, like, the contractions stop, your heart rate starts to slow down at like a proper level. And soon you're like, down there for like a minute and you're like comfortable. It's such a weird feeling that it's almost addicting. And that, by doing freediving, it's built my confidence up so much in the water. And no, like, I was born and raised in Hawaii my whole life. I was literally born in the water. So I was in the water, I was on the water my whole life since I was basically born. My dad taught me how to surf when I was like 6 years old. And I have 2 older brothers. So anytime that they went surfing, I went surfing. And then I did junior lifeguard when I was like 12. And I had to learn to like save other people. I had to learn to read the tides and understand like these are the proper methods to like understanding how to read the ocean and, all that stuff. And I feel like it really prepared me for when I got back into freediving and just really opened up a whole new like world for me. And I think as I'm getting older and allowing myself to really see myself in that light, I think it's a really powerful thing to be able to do that and learn that you can control certain situations. So like now whenever I'm in a situation where I'm like, I start to feel a little bit of anxiety because I'm maybe in like a new area or I'm about to meet new people that I've never met before, or, you bring up any type of situation like that. I feel like freediving has taught me how to now control that type of nervousness, that anxiety, that unsure feeling, and be a little bit more relaxed, more calm, more prepared for those life situations. And yes, we're all human and I'm not always calm. And I'm not always like getting things right all the time, but I have learned to control my emotions a little bit better now that I'm older. And free diving, I'm telling you, like anytime that I go free diving, I don't hear anything. And I tell everyone, and I don't care if you, are spiritual or if you have a belief or not, but I grew up as a Christian. I am a believer. And I truly feel that when I am free diving and I'm down there in the deep and I hear nothing but silence, that is when I truly feel like I'm in God's presence the most. That's when I feel like I hear him the most. And it's just like this overwhelming peace that I have. It's almost like in that moment that I feel that, I don't even think about what I'm filming. I just kind of take a look around and be like, wow, God, like I can't believe that you created everything that is surrounding me right now and the beauty that is like underneath the water. I think it always makes me feel in awe for that. So free diving has definitely taught me to appreciate a lot of things. When I first moved to Florida, I honestly wasn't a huge fan because summers here are really brutal. It makes you kind of crazy because of the heat and humidity. But once I started paddleboarding, once I started getting in the water and then under the water, you see Florida in a different light and you see that beauty that you've never seen before. So it's just unreal. And I always encourage people, like, get a mask and snorkel. Whenever you go to Springs, just get a mask and snorkel, get under the water, because it is a whole new world. And it is amazing and is absolutely beautiful. And it's something that I don't take for granted whatsoever. So yeah, free diving has definitely saved my anxiety. It saved a lot of insecurities. It built up my confidence. It made me feel like just an overall feeling of appreciation for the things that I have. Anytime that I do come back from free diving, I'm a lot happier. Being in the water, it's good for your joints. I don't know, random fact. But yeah, I guess I wanted to do this series of just kind of talking story with you guys, of like letting you know like my experiences with free diving and how it relates to my mindset and my emotions, because it does play a part. It's not just getting really cool videos and making it look cool or using the best products and stuff like that. Although that does help, this isn't the main part of why I love free diving. I just basically love free diving because it's really taught me a lot to control my emotions and my mind. And I think once you understand how to have control of that, it's a really powerful thing, and you can do some powerful things with that. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed me yapping for almost 9 minutes. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you come back for more. If you guys have any experiences of your experiences from freediving, or if you've been curious about freediving, or let me know your fears or what you've learned or what your guys' thoughts are about it. I'd love, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And until then, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.